So all money place there when I come fine. All right. So we'll check the people then for Facebook to make sure say the ACN people then for Facebook. They already get we started for Facebook so that we fit immediately start with the conversation. A lot of story over plenty today. So all man the place day when I welcome when I come find a lot of good news there for all now. All right, we do for ACN live right now. So may I make sure say they put them for Facebook then too. They know so we don't already. Yep, we did live on ACN Facebook. When I welcome all money place day. When I welcome. All right. When a good evening for all now, my fellow Ambazonians. When a good evening for all Ambazonia picking them. When a good evening say when I don't join papa and mommy them. When I don't join brothers and sisters them for this evening. For can't join me for this story for this evening, for this conversation for this evening, for this good news. I don't come bring and for all now. I don't come today now for bring una a lot of good news. All the thing we're going to talk about today. Now only thing we go to sweet what people they had, they go to sweet people they had, they go to sweet people they had. All the thing they talk today now only sweet talk, a lot of fine talk, good things that they happen for Ambazonia. So today, na day for good news. When I know some person will like I bring una only good news. All right. So when I come fine, I want to take the time for salute all who are picking them. I want to take the time for salute all mommy and papa them where they don't join me for today. And I want to take the time for salute all our people them where every evening they go gather about them 15, 16, up to 20 people them for watch we for evening for make sure say all we will get we talk together, we think together as one people so that all we go to move for the same direction. So I want to thank all now and I really be very happy. And I'll be very humble for the opportunity for talk for una this evening. So all money place day. For all our people that they follow me for Facebook, when I place day, I salute all una. I know say una the jealous now when I say, hey, you don't live with for Facebook. Now you don't go, now you dinner for YouTube. Yes, I did do it so no. No, what people that for Facebook, I know if you forget una know say una be our first family for Facebook. So make I salute these people that for Facebook, they don't join me for Facebook, and then I go salute the people for YouTube, and then we'll go give una the big story they want to get them for all una today. Make I tell una everything day for the agenda. We're going to talk about the big operations them with ADF. It don't carry them. And number one that. Number two, I will give una updates where they come out for the leader for a war of independence office. I will give una diplomatic updates directly from the leader office. And number three, I get a good message where I'm going to talk about General Aruke and the British Southern Cameroon Resistance Forces. All right. So a lot of good news today. So make we salute the people then for Facebook quickly. All right. Comrade Mr. Statesman, would salute you. Comrade James Jack, would salute you. Comrade Protas, would salute you. All man, place day, welcome. Okay, all man, welcome. At the Siuna, Mr. Mappy Chocho, would salute you. Mr. Mappy Chocho, welcome. As you don't join me for ACM Facebook page, just be very civil, all right? For here in a place for civil people, then now all that we ask of you, All right. Comrade Zach, we salute you, Mr. Tembong. All money place day. Welcome, 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 welcome. All money place day. Mami Wally, your place day, we salute you. Mami Shake no day. Welcome. All right. Who today for your comrade Jane Francis? We salute you, big man. Who else? Mr. Mojoko, we salute you, Mr. Menyoli. Welcome, Mr. Osman. We salute you, Mr. Ibrahim. We salute all man we there for around you. Salute you for we. Comrade John Wanka, we salute you, big man. Comrade Oliver, we salute all winner. All right. So far, now the people that we did for Facebook, we see about 180 people so far. The day of Facebook, they don't join for Facebook within 2 minutes. All right. When I place there, all the people then for Facebook. For all the people that don't just they join me for this new Facebook or new YouTube channel, when I place there, I salute all winner. Make we get into the story where all man the waiter. Today, when a Wednesday, number 3 day for the month of March, the Ambazonia Defense Forces, they launch 2 big operations and today. Una National Liberation Army, the Ambazonia Defense Forces, they carry out 2 big operations and today. For very sharp morning, La République du Cameroon, they don't go set checkpoint for collect bribe from our people then. They don't go set big checkpoint for place where all the road them that they connect and people not fit escape. You must pass for day. And when you pass for day, you must pay bribe. La République don't go set these checkpoints them for the collect bribe. For the extort money from our people then. For the force our people then. May they see La République du Cameroon like the authority for Ambazonia. The Ambazonia Defense Forces, they be get a plan for these people then. The Ambazonia Defense Forces, they be get a plan for La République du Cameroon. Because they know say they go come for that place. Can't do control for sharp money, for collect bribe, and then they run. ADF will already get plan for them. Before the one come there, they don't know say ADF will already go plan trap for all that place them. ADF don't go set that trap, that fine trap we wanna know. Before the one come, ADF will already go put the trap. Before the one come, the forces they already go take cover for places them. Before the one reach there. So as they reach there, the tiger, it already lie, it do timing. It just wait for the right moment. As they already start for collect, they collect. As ADF no say, no Ambazonia civilian no go. The time where no civilian no did no motor no did. ADF launch and power. They knock out. They knock the explosive. The bomb they come out. Boom! All 2 sides. Now for them now the soldier, they come out from their place of timing. They start to take them down. Pam, 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 pam. That ambush. They just ambush them so. They shock them. They take down 4 La République du Cameroon where they die on the spot. 4 where they die on the spot. Now, a warning. That action now a warning action. For any La République be police or gendarme with the Ambazonia. The only authority with the control Ambazonia. Now Ambazonia soldiers. The only authority for inside Ambazonia. Now the Ambazonia Defense Forces were sister forces and every group, every defense group with the fight for the independence of Ambazonia. Now the sole authority that for ground zero. There is no foreign authority for inside the territory of Ambazonia. That's why the ADF carry out this ambush for stop La République du Cameroon, for put their foot for inside Ambazonian territory and put control, say that they check moto them or that they check ID card. Now a foreign occupier, they don't get any legitimacy, they don't get any right, they don't get any power for beef Ambazonia. Now terrorist and the Ambazonia Defense Forces, they treat them as terrorists for make sure say they take them out of our land. Now the message that any place where La République du Cameroon, their army, they put any checkpoint where forces, they go scatter them, they go compromise them. Any place where La République du Cameroon be police, army, or gendarme, if they inside Ambazonia, that place na a battleground for move them out. Like that one, na just the first action that. They knock 4 of them. And many of them, with that bomb, those 2 bombs where they explode them for that ambush. Now that shock, we don't know how many of them they go die for hospital. But from the counts, where they knock them, pam, 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 that one na 4, they will go down. The other message would get them, say na 6. Let me say the other one they die too. Na 6. But for the first information we come in, na 4 they die on the spot. Now the first message that. So when La République du Cameroon, they not be fit for survive this action, they get for call for backup. They get for call for backup. The forces they say fine, we know how we do operate. We go call for backup and we know place where that backup become. So when I guess what happen, when the same forces, they are other brigade of the Bamenda brigade. Now then that they don't go for some place. They go time them, the wait. As the backup the camp, as the backup the camp, as the backup the camp, the backup the camp. Now when they knock them again. Pam! 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 They scatter them again. Now wait, that one then too, they take their food them. Now so they disappear. Carry all that they amok them. Now so all man, now so they speed, now so they run. There is no escape for La République du Cameroon from Ambazonia. The main road, they need to pass to the main road them anymore. Now they define and construct them. All the main road them for Ambazonia, La République du Cameroon no say ADF don't plant bombs them or explosive them for that road. They fear. They don't fear even their armor car. They fear for pass to the main road them for Ambazonia. They go find a construct them where they will pass. Now the reason this, we will tell them say, you not feel come for some money country. A complete stranger say one can fight war. For which Ambazonia? For Ambazonia, when Ambazonia. How you go money can fight war with backside self? Even backside, you never even know. You never even know your front, you never even know your left. Not be this generation. This generation don't vow for end La République du Cameroon occupation. Now the bravery this of our people them. Now the heroism this of our defense forces. Now I want me to just think about this one. How it can reach a place where in a space of 4 years, but forces that they get this kind of courage, that they get this kind of expertise for take La République du Cameroon out and accept authority for Ambazonia as the only authority for ground zero. Now the generation this. So not you know the way we make all we feel proud than when you hear this kind of story. Not you know the way we feel proud as a people than when you hear this kind of good news. Than when you see the courage of our defense forces. You see their bravery. You see their commitment. And then you see that fire way there inside them. For defend the land. For defend the sovereignty. Now a special generation this. That's why the freedom of Ambazonia, with this kind spirit, with this kind good news, with this kind leadership, with this kind focus and effectiveness, the freedom of Ambazonia be guaranteed. It be guaranteed. Now the positive spirit this way they inside our forces. Now the positive momentum this. May I just give me a moment here? May I hear this thing?
Power on. Bluetooth pairing.
May I hear this thing?
Bluetooth connected.
If I'm on necessary, when I hear that.
Yeah, hello, mother. Good morning, oh. Morning. How they? How on side? My side, no easy, no easy. People don't come out my side to go mount. They don't do that boy that today. They don't do something with it today, so it's not easy. The next step is send for them and buy that coffin and they go bury them. No, but no buy that coffin. One buy now more bullets and grenades. Go do them day. So now it's how it happen for town this morning time for one of the barrack.
Una die?
Yeah, hello, mother. Good morning.
Now the news out. Now the soldier they are spirit and that. Soldier they are spirit.
My side, no easy, no easy. People don't come out my side to go mount. They don't do that boy that today. They don't do something with it today, so it's not easy. The next step is send for them and buy that coffin and they go bury them. No, but no buy that coffin. One buy now more bullets and grenades. Go do them day. So now it's how it happen for town this morning time for one of the barrack.
All right. Now the spirit.
You see their commitment.
Now the,
and then you see that.
Now the spirit. When you hear this, the forces their voice. Now the spirit. Now the celebrations is day ground zero. Forces that they celebrate their victories. They celebrate their own victories. When they come back, their hearts sweet for what they don't do and for the nation. When I remember now last week, I can't tell when I say they say the pride of a soldier. Now went for place we day. You know say la Republic not fit put the foot. When I remember last week, when I tell you now the liberation philosophy of General Ivo, a soldier, a chop, where they give you that energy inside, that fire inside, and the energy this. When they plan mission, they execute them. No say they say the tiger inside it live. For liberate that area. Give the Ambazonian people them control. And the forces, they mount the control for pin their flag. Saying that the forces, they be the only authority for Ambazonia. For defend, for protect the people them, and for defend the sovereignty of Ambazonia. Now the generation this. And for that one, commanders, generals, and commanders accord with a cafe. Accord with a cafe for this work when I don't do and for the Ambazonia people them today. Accord with a cafe for this chop fire. We will not the chop fire for the collective liberation of our people that don't suffer for far too long. For end Cameroon occupation, end their terrorism on our people, and give the people a free homeland. We thank you plenty. All soldiers and commanders, we thank you plenty. Yesterday, the leader for our war of independence, Dr. Abacho, he get two important diplomatic meetings there. Some of the biggest diplomatic meetings there, where we don't ever fit for think about, so if we get them. They happened yesterday. With leaders them from two countries. Direct face-to-face meeting. direct face-to-face meeting with two leaders them for two countries. For Ambazonia. For talk about how things they get for come to an end, the right of the Ambazonian people them. The details of the meeting them be totally classified. So I go only give una the overall just the idea of the meeting. For make una know say they say for place where they as a people will be a people with the international community to talk about. And when our leadership be work day and night, it be tell una say when we do the right things, when we do the right work, the world will come for we. Not be way to go back the world. When we do the right work, when we take the right action, now we get Ambazonia, they go come for we. It happen. These things that it happen now because of how ground zero don't be strong. The only reason why this kind of meeting, these people they want come in, they want to talk. Now because of what they see them, we put them for ground zero. Now because of the hope and the control, we would demonstrate them for ground zero. Now because of the level of leadership, we the general they put them for ground and they show them for the outside world. That's why they take you more serious for a different level. So diplomacy and what did it happen for ground zero? Na hand behind. If ground zero the show say will be a little bit weak, will be disorganized, now so too diplomacy go be. They will talk for you, Connie. They know they talk for you directly. They know they talk for you. They know see you like a partner. You know, they will talk with you doubt. They will talk say, But when they see as we don't level ground zero with Akamatsu, they see what General F and don't bill. They see what you demonstrate them. The staff will become very convinced. Say Ambazonia, the need for recognize Ambazonia. The people they be serious. The people they be committed. Not be something this way go away anytime soon. And now when Cameroon don't collapse, these people they be the future. As we don't consistently talk them, now we get for prove them. Not be them get for prove them. Now ground zero, now we get for demonstrate our strength. For take back our country. Now how organized to be. Now how we work as one people. We speak positive. We speak constructive. We speak the way we empower our people then. We speak power and oneness and focus and love and working together. When you see ground zero don't become very stabilized. The stability for ground zero, now it work for the greater interest for the recognition and support for Ambazonia. The stability for ground zero, it work in the greater benefit of La République du Cameroon. In fighting for ground zero, it work for Cameroon in advantage for the international community. And on ground zero. Stability. Now Ambazonia, it work for Ambazonia, the advantage. When order, they for ground zero. When positive energy they come up for ground zero, it is show Ambazonia the win. Now the same thing for outside here. Same. So we now understand. That's why we need to blink. That's why you need to move from. You need to leave them. Make small noise. Make small junkies. You need to leave and make junkie them. They make you lose focus. Why junkie that they make noise for social media? With the control generals and commanders for bundle la République du Cameroon out. Why junkie that they make noise for Facebook? Why soldiers they did not fall la République du Cameroon down. Now they focus that. If you lose focus, you lose. We need to react because junkie that he cough. We build a nation. We get picking them for feed them. We get refugees to take care of. We get prisoners of war for look after. We get people where they stay for bush for look after. So when you get that kind of responsibility, you get generals, you get commanders, you get forces for equipped and arm them. When you get that kind of responsibility, you don't get time for respond to junkies. You don't get time for respond for junkie them. When you get picking them for feed them, mommy them for protect, soldiers them for equipped, you don't get time for respond to junkie them. When you get a nation for liberate and a generation for inspire, when you get prisoners of war for bring back home, refugees for bring back home, you don't get that time. Because you be driven by purpose. You be driven by destiny. Now destiny, they call you. Now the future, they call you. For do the work for the people then. That's why the leader tell we don't blink. Alright? The only reason why La République make this noise through junkie them, and because they know who will be and how effective will be. A sense. Like a different level. It will take them 20 years for reach to the level they operate. A different level. For deliver a homeland for our people them. You get to play the game at a different level. You get to play the game at level 7. When junkie they still there for level -10. A different level of strategy. Now the generation this. So when I stay strong, when I stay focused, when you hear those noise, now because you the win. When you hear those noise, now because Ambazonia the win. Now signs of our victories. Now signs of our effectiveness. Now signs of how valuable you be. And how deadly you be to the occupier. That's why when the year ground zero they shake. Now they walk that. Now they see forces with good uniforms. With structure so they former. Now they walk that. Now the pride that we will get for deliver them for our people them. Now the pride that we will get for give for our mommy them, give for our picking them, give for our papa them. Now the pride that we will get for give for our prisoners of war, for encourage them, for encourage the refugees. Now they work that, man. Now they work that for this generation. So when we hear all this noise, now because everything they move from Ambazonia in favor, the Republic don't crumble. That one are ancient history. Now old history. Ambazonia na your own. Take ownership. Take them. You need to beg any person. Take them unapologetically. Commanders, we na bleed la Republique du Cameroon any place where they dey. We na scatter them. Any place where they hide. We na root them out. We na smoke them out. This generation, you got for deliver Ambazonia. We get the capacity, we get the capabilities, we get the bravest men and women where they go get that job done. Forgive glory for God and forgive glory for our people then. That's why I joy. That's why I'll be very humble about it. That's one way na a divine call. Na a determination. Na a commitment. Na a sacrifice. Na an alignment to the people's aspiration. And we'll get for represent what people them at the finest level with the greatest amount of respect and dignity for all our people them. Especially our mommy them, our papa them, our sisters them, our picking them, and most importantly, to our fighters. We must conduct ourselves at the highest level. We reflect the future of the kind of country we would belong. All right? I want to tell you some story. I want to tell you a very beautiful story. Last week, because of this kind of quality education would bring up for our people then, and the kind of inspiration and leadership and empowerment and how effective will be for mobilize our people then, for belief and for trust for Ambazonia, for trust for the future of Ambazonia, and for make the necessary investment for the liberation. Because of our effectiveness and our charisma and love and caring and our humility, we don't destabilize and unite our people them for diaspora and for ground zero. Last week, one of our big brother, I think call it one of our papa, an uncle for Canada here, and never talk away. But they follow, all man they follow what they go on. Ambazonia they know who be who. Ambazonia they know who be who they do what, who be a spoiler, and who be a builder, who be an encourager and a giver of hope, and who be an intoxicator and a poison. Ambazonians, they know all these things. So, one of those who are high-level papa, a doctor for Canada here, he sent a message. He said, I don't like the work where Dr. Ebadi do. I like the man's vision, I like his strategy, and I like intelligence. I like his leadership. I like the people, the way Dr. Abaddon surround, make the help him do this work. He said, I don't follow your education with the provider. He said, you are the way we inspire our people that I like them. And I like this project with Dr. Abaddon launcher. I hear saying, are you the lead this project of for their command? So I say yes. He said, I be very inspired by this work with Dr. Abedi. He said, I want to send my contribution. Guess how much he sell them? He say, when I send address, ma put una check for mail. We send the address for the mission. Within 2 days, a check of $500, it come for an Ambazonia we will never talk with. Just because of how we conduct ourselves. Just because of how we represent the Ambazonian people there. Just because of the kind of leadership and education and the way we would inspire our people there. He write a check, $500, put them. He come, I call the finance people, and they say they don't receive them. I say, when I take pictures, send them for me, they take pictures, send them. I send them for you. I say, Pa, we don't receive that check. Oh. We want to thank you plenty on behalf of the organization, on behalf of the Ambazonian people then. I said, Doctor, I want to thank you plenty. It's my brother. Instant, you are good for thank you for this kind of work where they do and for all week. He said, we'll not get the kind of courage where you get them for do this kind of work every day for all week. He said, so thank you, and they support that. The next morning, he woke up for morning time. He said, see him. That $500 I send him over small. He said, that $500 I send him over small. The next morning, he write another check for $1,000. Put them for mail. He says, as I go work so, I don't just write another check for $1,000. I don't put them for mail. In the next 2 days, it go reach. When you receive them, just let me know so when I don't receive them. 2 days later, on Friday we just passed, we receive that check. They take a picture, they send them for me. I send them for you. I said, Pa, we don't receive that check. Oh. We want to thank you plenty. We thank you so much. Just within 5 days, this man, this was big brother, this was uncle, he sent $1,500 for support the stabilization force. That one on Friday. Today, when a Wednesday, yesterday, when a Tuesday, 2nd of March. When I listen for this, this one will really inspire all man. That's why you got to do good work with all your heart. That's why you got to do good work with all your heart. When I listen for this message, now message this will come in from that doctor. When I listen for this message, it came in yesterday. It said, hello, PS ASU. You are always bringing us good news. Let me take your place for just a minute and bring Ambazonians some good news. He said, today is my daughter's 21st birthday. As I passed on her wishes, I was thinking of her mates in ground 0, in ground 1, in ground 2, and elsewhere. And I must also assure our suffering people that their agony must end this 2021. When I hear, it begin, it birthday be dinner yesterday. His daughter turned 21 years old. I see the wish he own Pekin. Happy birthday. He said, well, see my own Pekin, he don't live for reach 21 years old. And I see. What about all our other Pekin them? Where they don't be scattered. Where they live for Nigeria as refugees. They live for Ghana. And where they all across the territory. What about them? So as I think about my Pekin birthday today, make I also take the time for not only think, but for do something, for make sure say the other Ambazonian picking them too. Their suffer, their pain, it will come to an end, and the land will be free. Now listen to this. It talks, I have subsequently dropped another check of $700 in the mail this morning. He put another check, $700 for mail. Then he talks, I do very much appreciate once more the unflinching efforts, focus, and determination exhibited by Dr. Ayabacho, the AGOVC, the ADF, to speedily end the suffering of our people by leading us to the promised land. This one, now a message from the heart of a papa. A message from the heart of a papa, of an Ambazonian Pekin. Why did bring una this story? I did bring una this story. That's what I'll get for stay focused. Now the miracles and this, where did it happen for we, the Ambazonian people then? Because of how we carry ourselves. Because of this kind of leadership. Successful people, they be attracted to quality. Intelligent and educated people, they be attracted to hard work. They be attracted to people that feel trust them. People that be dependable. People that get character. People that care. People that be determined. That's why they make these investments. That's why in 10 days, this papa sent $500, $1,000, and $700. In 10 days, he sent 3 commitments of $2,200. One person. For support deliberation. One of the highest intellectuals, a high-class man, a man where he not only care for his own Pekin, because you know what make how they talk himself. You know what? Well, this pigeon. I'm not gonna forgive me. You know what make? He want make own Pekin grow. They want make all other Ambazonia Pekin until they grow. He want as he own Pekin to grow. For enjoy this beautiful life. Make the other Ambazonia Pekin them for ground zero. Make them to they live for a free homeland. They feel grow for prosperity. They feel grow for peace. They feel grow for a good environment with better government. They feel grow for better house. They feel grow for a land of opportunity and abundance. A land with good governance. Just like with the enjoyment for Canada here. That's why we need to respond for John Kiden. Because now all these kind of quality people them, we don't attract them for help move our war of independence forward too. They don't come when they hear them now that they speak out. That they can't donate $5,000, $10,000 and stand for outside, put their face, put their mouth. When I think say poor want, not the thing that poor want. Una think say na the thing that go make the agent provocateur they happy? No. Because Paul Biano say, as long as we continue to do this kind of good work and we commit ourselves for the freedom of our people, then every single Ambazonian go respond to the positive call. Go respond to the call of our people then. Paul Biano say, as long as we continue with this kind of focus, with this kind of commitment, with this kind of passion, with this kind of quality and style and charisma and caring and just this enthusiasm, Paul Biano say the game don't end for Cameroon. We go be successful, we go successfully mobilize and unite all our people then. The agents provocateurs, they go lose their voice. La République will be defeated. Ambazonia will be free. That's why they shake. For we, shake no day. We'll be masters of the game. We'll teach the game. Alright? We'll be masters of the game. And we'll teach the game. I'll tell you another sweet story. Today, now envelope this don't come. Now envelope this, it don't come. Now envelope this don't come. Alright? I did make a show, man not show my address. Now envelope this don't come. And man not show the address of the person we send them. Then I envelope this. Now in this. Canada Post. And if you see I'm Canada Post. Now the envelope this. Now in this. Now envelope this don't come. Today. From who? From another Ambazonian. For sure, he sent a gift of thank you. Now in this, ma open a me own see him. Now in this. Now in this, ma open am. Now in this. Brand new shirt. Brand new shirt. Now another Ambazonian brother. He buy the shirt. 90s. I never even open a 90s. Brand new. Ambazonia where it donate every month. It send money for AGOFC and ADF every month. 90s for Canada. And that. Now they give that. It come this morning. It's my brother. For the work we don't do and for the Ambazonian people then. And the effort we put on for represent Dr. Eba in leadership. And the AGOFC executive office. And for represent ADF and the forces them. He said, my brother, I know for send you a bottle of wine, that one are nothing. But I send you some shirt where you go wear them. You continue to do the work. I know it very well. He buy them, put them for mail. It don't reach today. Big brother John, thank you very much. Your gift don't come. I thank you with all my heart. I thank you. Now the blessings in this. La Republic not like La Republic and their failed agents. They are junkies them. They not like success. The success na for Ambazonia. So, Una Sabi say last month, someone of our papa for America, a doctor, a retired doctor, we get a conversation for night. He asked me a question. I answered him. He said, because I answered that question. When I remember, he sent that check for $100. Where I come for, I can't open my show on that check, right? When I be remember, right? When I show on the check, I tell when I say, because now a gift to the game for me, because of the work what they do for Ambazonian people then. Me and if you take that money, I take and go either for restaurant or take and buy something for myself. I tell when I say, if I say, make we take that $100, we bless grandpa for Bali. For the prophecy we give for Ambazonia then. For New Year's Day. When I remember, right? I open that check, I show another $100. Two other comrades. They send small money. I add them. That money collectively, that $100, we can add them together. It can reach 100,000 amber. I take that 100,000 amber as a promise una. We send them for grandpa a contact. He take that money, he send them for grandpa for Bali. So say grandpa, your prophecy where you prophesy for the Ambazonian people them for January 1. Your brother them where they for outside, they see him, they hear him. Now one cup Nimbo this where they talk say maybe you take him for that prophecy and for that message where you show him for the Ambazonian people them. Take him. We take that 100,000 amber. We send them for grandpa, for tell grandpa thank you for the kind work we they do for Ambazonia. For tell grandpa thank you for the spirit where he start the year with him for ground zero. Now the spirit this of Ambazonia. Now we will be this as a people. We'll be a people of love. We'll be a people who will honor good work. When we see person like a soldier, a commander, like grandpa did do that kind of work, we go appreciate it. And we'll go find ways for say thank you, soldier. Now who will be this? So for those other brothers, then when they reach out, at time kuna plenty. I think I put that message yesterday for outside for una for night. I talk say grandpa talk say thank you. Now the reason this week for that thank you. And this one, it don't bring me for the end of our conversation for today. We don't wake up for this afternoon. We see a good video. We don't come up for outside. For the forces of the British Southern Cameroon Resistance Forces under the commander of General RK. We don't see a fine video. We don't see how the work of ADF, the work with General F and don't do and for the Akamatsu. We don't see how we predict say it go inspire other generals, other forces them for ground zero. We know say positive actions. They inspire other positive actions. We know say what General F and don't build them. It go inspire other commanders them for do their best for bring that their forces them for that kind of level too, so that make ground zero be stronger for the benefit of all Ambazonians then. For the pride for all Ambazonians then. So we see a video of General Aruke, and I want to tell when I say we'll be very proud for how this new generation they don't rise up for stand for Ambazonia. And as we don't always insist, when one general becomes strong for ground, now Ambazonia becomes strong. When one block, it becomes strong, now Ambazonia becomes strong. Now so we don't always maintain it for all now. I play that video for now. Now the video this will come out for General Aruke, people, forces.
Who will fight for? Amba! Who will fight for? Amba! Citoyen! Oye! Citoyen! Oye! Ambassador! Who will fight for? Amba! Who will fight for? Amba! Citoyen! Oye! Citoyen! Oye! Ambassador! Ambazonia! Amba! Citoyen! Oye! You been there for battle? As you there for battle? Your gun fit jump. Who if you rock up? You know go inject back the cartridge where they inside. Maybe your gun don't develop a mechanical form. You need to dismantle them fast. Then mount them fast. Every second count. You delay your enemy to gun you down. Is it clear? Yes, sir. Everyone! Why you delay? What are you putting up here? You someone look back for this. Someone look my back. You someone look back my back. Move. Regroup. Mark down. Left, right. Left, right. Good, good. Good, man. Remember. Hard.
The reason why they tell one of this story, and I want to make always see this video, now because it be very important. We believe, say, ACN, since they do the creator, now for represent the voice of all the defense forces them, where they rise up for fight for Ambazonia. ACN, now for represent the spirit of all Ambazonians. Any group where they do a great job, we get for praise them, appreciate them, and promote them for the collective benefit, for elevate Ambazonia. Now what we already do together. So when we see this kind of work, with General Aroke to don't be inspired and forget he act together, mobilize the forces and forgive them better training, better organization. That's why he find when leaders lead, General F and they lead on the ground by examples, and they inspire other small groups them for do better. And this one now is fine for the Ambazonian people. It make Ground Zero strong. It make our war of independence stronger. It don't mean say the rise of ADF. The rise of ADF now the inspiration for the rise of other forces. The strength of ADF, it inspired the strength and the rise of other groups and other forces. For Ambazonia, it make Ambazonia stronger, not weak. There is enough space for all groups for do better. The more they do better, the faster Ambazonia will be liberated. The more the groups they become stronger, more organized, now how good if we collaborate. If we get meaningful collaboration, if we get meaningful coordination, or at least the block where those forces they be there, it be protected and it be defended. Now the spirit is always appreciate the good things of others. It make all way better. And if we help. And for all we fight for one purpose, for one direction, for one goal, for one objective. For our people there. So congratulations, General Aroke, for that inspiration we don't get them from your brothers them of the ADF and their Kamansu, where they don't inspire you for also create another way where if you create a force, where if you do your own part for the liberation of Ambazonia. Thank you very much. And the messages for today. I hope say as always, we won't always meet up now for inspire each other, encourage each other, support each other, give hope for our people then. And the spirit this. They could lead with love, with enthusiasm. Be positive. A positive environment. It make Ambazonia become victorious fast. A positive environment. It inspire a level of confidence for ground zero. Una the same. Stay positive. Not live and make the dark forces, negative people them. They spoil your joy. They make you lose focus. When you be positive, you be happy. Good things that happen. You feel good. You treat others good. All right? Lead with love. Make love and caring. It guide you. Now we will be this as a people and as a culture. We'll be a very loving culture. We'll be a very positive people. No matter the tough times, we know so we'll go always overcome. And we'll not go overcome tough times and difficult times by just quarreling. We'll overcome tough time by staying focused on what matter. Focus on the objective, on the mission, on the purpose. And when you stay focused on the purpose, the vision, the strategy, and you put in the hard work, you know, so the results will be guaranteed. The results that will be guaranteed now for Ambazonia are because of these values. So when I continue for be positive as a leader, don't talk. When I continue for encourage positive conversations and positive critique. All right? When I continue for support, what to be good and what to find for our people them, and what to go help all we move forward as one people. As a leader, don't talk am. For place we dey now for strengthen ground zero and increase our capacity for ground. Now it be the only focus for this evolution, for this war right now. Because I don't hear the talk for outside here. I'll only leave on for today, for the year for today. For tomorrow, I'll come back. I'll come join Una with more good news, more updates, and more analysis. All right? Okay. Muna stay fine. As always, I want to thank all our picking them, and I want to tell them say we love Una plenty. Papa and mommy them, Una take good care of each other. Brother and sister them, Una take good care of each other. When we take good care of each other and be there for one another, we go make the difficult times. The pain of the difficult times, they go reduce because we get one another. All right? We love Una plenty. Una get a good night. May God bless all man. Una stay fine.
Stay tuned on ACN TV. We will be right back. Stay tuned on ACN TV. We will be right back. Stay tuned on ACN TV. We will be right back.